So we have Amherst College here. We have coach, two student athletes. Can you please introduce yourself for our Zoom tonight?
Sebastian Derby, senior.
Gabe, Gitler, senior.
And coach.
Justin Serpone, yeah.
Thank you. Coach, start off with an opening statement, and then we'll have open the floor for questions for the student athletes.
Yeah, just two quick points, right? One, congrats to College, Coach Burke. Amazing season. I mean, those guys were terrific all the way through. What Coach Burke's done with that program is just unbelievable, really. I mean, they lost such an important group in the kids that they graduated in 2019. And so for them to be national champs is just incredible. And he, deserves everything that's coming his way, and all those student athletes that fought. That was a great game. I mean, that was a great college soccer game. We talked at the end of the overtimes, Coach Burke and I, and said, that's as good as it gets. And so great game, credit to them. The second thing that I would say is, we're just so proud of our guys. It's been such a trying couple of years for everybody, for the entire, for everybody, entire world. And, for these guys to have 7 seniors, 10 in total, to come back early, or to come, put their lives on hold to be back part of this family, part of this group, is just amazing. And what I told them, two national finals, Sweet 16, couple Sweet 16s, like these guys have accomplished such amazing things. And their fight to get back in and score the tying goal with 90 seconds left tonight, I'll remember that forever. And I'm forever in their debt for their care and love. Just amazing to be surrounded by people like Gabe and Sebastian and all those guys. So I'm just feeling grateful tonight.
Thank you. Questions for the student athletes first, please.
Hey guys, congrats on a great season. Another great game tonight. Just for both of you, how taxing was it to play the minutes you guys played last night and then turn around and 24 hours and play a ton of soccer again in 2 days?
It's definitely taxing, but when you consider the caliber of the guys on this team, just what's at stake, you just find it in you, and then you realize that there's a whole bunch of other guys that are on the bench that if you can't pick it up or you need a sub, you've got a guy that's got your back all the way through.
And just another follow-up for either of you guys. What's the mindset in a game like this when, you battle back, you tied it, but it goes to PKs, and that we all know PKs is basically a coin flip at that point. That can go either way. What's it like to have an outcome like that decided in PKs in a national championship?
It's the way it happened for us. They made a play, we made a play. Game ended up going to PKs, and just the way it went. The mindset is we did what we could, and we have faith in our guys, and we will always have faith in them no matter what. We have faith in the coaching staff and our athletic trainer, everyone, and just didn't go our way with it. But it will go our way in the future. I know that.
Thanks, guys.
Any more questions for our student athletes? Brad, do you have anything?
Yeah, let me ask them each. Just both of you, when you look back on your careers here at Amherst, what are you going to remember?
I'll remember the pleasure that it was to play under Coach Serpone and Coach Travis, Coach Shea work with Kath, see Coach Huffman work with the goalies, and I'll remember the friendships that I've made over the last 4 and 5 years over any single game. I know that, and that's what matters to me. That those relationships, those learning things will live on forever. regardless of what happened in my games at Amherst. I will not remember that.
Yeah, just to echo off that, I think our like years here, careers here don't end. They kind of extend past this point, and now we enter the alumni family, which is about as good as it gets, regardless of us being in college or out of college. It's all about being a part of the family with the staff, the coaches, trainers, people incoming, people that are not in the program. It's all a family, and that's what we realized out as our time here. It's all love. It's a family.
And I just want to say one thing. The players have come, the players have gone, but the coaching staff has remained. And they are the pillars on which this program has been built on. And they're the pillars on which the program will continue to be built on. And it's so proud for us to be a part of this.
And coach, before we let these guys go, what will you remember about this team this year in the senior class?
It's hard for me to reflect because I've been around this so much to know that seasons come, seasons go, but once you're part of this thing, which we're so proud of, it doesn't, the soccer game didn't go away tonight. Regardless, Monday, I wasn't going to get the opportunity to be around these guys because you're not allowed to practice. The season's over, right? So win, lose, losing PKs, whatever. Nothing. These friendships will last forever. That's what our program's about. That's what I said last year, and I meant it. I mean it the same amount tonight. It's that like all these programs talk about, it's about more than. We're disappointed we lost or we didn't win the national championship tonight, but that's 1% of 1% of what this is about. I think it's hard for some people to understand, right? We know what it is. We're so proud of what we have. And these particular guys, I mean, it's sure, I'll remember they won a lot of games. They kicked butt in the classroom. On campus, they're as respected as a group as I've ever had. The things that they've done from just from all sorts of different types and touched all sorts of different parts of campus, from diversity and inclusion to sexual respect to all the different stuff that matters to us. And they've created an incredible legacy. And so I'm going to miss them. I would have missed them regardless of the result tonight. But it endures. It will go on. I look forward to watching this group of 10 people just make Amherst College and our group so proud. The way that they made us proud tonight, the fight, the scrap, everything that they put into this game tonight is emblematic of what it's all about. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. You don't get to write how life goes. There's no other group of human beings. No other 32 people on planet Earth I would have rather spent the last 4 months with. So we'll stop there.
Thanks.
All right.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you guys want to head out.
Thanks, guys.
We'll open the floor to coach once they kind of head out.
Thanks, Coach.
Love you guys.
Love you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We'll open questions for coach now.
Coach, I just had a question on the game tying goal there. It was pretty frantic. You guys were really putting the pressure on, really kind of helter skelter. What did you see unfold on that game tying goal? I know it was off a free kick, looked like a scrum in front of the net. What was it from your viewpoint?
Matt, I have no idea. That's a great question. So was it a free kick? Was it a long throw? Was it a free kick?
I think it was a long free kick right in front of the half field line.
Yeah, I don't have no idea. I think it was a scrum. I actually at this moment, I've not scored it. I think they gave it to Kyle.
Yeah, they did.
So, yeah, I just think we were pumped, got back in the game. That's not the first, one of the hallmarks of this group is that we've gotten ourselves back into games, and we've kept, with Con College at home last year, I think we scored in the last minute. We've done that a bunch of different times. We don't give up. And so I was really, proud of that moment. And we thought, hey, we thought we were going to we thought we were going to get one in overtime. I know Ada had a great shot. I think it was blocked. And they defended really hard, College did.
Yeah.
And it was, 2 good overtime periods. So, yeah, I couldn't really tell what happened there, though.
Is it easy, when you get to PKs, I mean, obviously Kofi's a great goalie and he's got so much length. But does that kind of just illustrate how PKs are just such a crapshoot? I mean, because they put some great shots that he just had no shot at. I mean, he had no chance to save.
Oh, yeah. I think Con's PKs were great.
Yeah.
That's, how that's decided. So,
Yeah.
It's the World Cup's decided the same way. So, I think every time you lose a penalty kick shootout, you say, oh, there's got to be a better way. But that's, we didn't, they made a few and we didn't. And, to the victors go the spoils, right? So, good for them. And, yeah.
All right, well, thanks, Coach. Great season and safe travels back.
Matt, thank you for all your hard work. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Do we have any other questions for Coach?
Yeah, Coach, first of all, when Kyle Kelly scored that goal, he subbed into the game pretty soon before that. Did you have anything to say to him before going into the game?
I think I told him to go score goals. So I should have told somebody else that in overtime, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I think Kyle's had a great season, great career. Just a stalwart, in the back for us, and he's gonna certainly be missed. He's been terrific.
And that number 11 jersey you're wearing there, is that something that you've been wearing the whole game, and what's the significance there?
Yeah, thanks for asking that, Brad. I have been wearing this. I wore this last night under my sweatshirt. And I wore it tonight. We lost a really important member of our family, our soccer family, 11 months ago, when Rob Gooden passed away. Rob's 30th birthday would have been this past Wednesday. We came off the field in 2019. And when I finally got to my phone, the first text that I got was from Robbie. And if you read the text, you would have thought we won, because he was the guy that, in every moment would make you feel like you were the, center of the universe. And so Robbie was the best of us, right? He was the best friend, the most unselfish, and the guy that always put people first. And so I'm a little sad that I won't go to my phone tonight and have a text from Robbie. But his smile and his way and his friendship will always be part of our soccer family, will always be part of my life. I'll miss him forever. And so I just wish he was still here. And I love him, and he's really been an important part of my life. And Robbie, I'll miss you forever. Thanks for asking.
If there's no more questions for Coach, we will wrap up, and congratulations on a great season. And we wish you all the best for upcoming season.
Thanks so much. And thanks to UNCG for doing such a great job hosting. Appreciate everything.
Thank you.